The Bold and the Beautiful next 3 weeks, Brooke's Italy plans, Taylor's devastating blow, Luna's story conclusion. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the next 3 weeks, July 7th to July 25th, reveal that Brooke Logan will make some Italy plans while Taylor Hayes has a devastating blow in her future. Let's talk about what's in store because the most recent Luna Nozawa story will also reach its conclusion. Sheila Sharp will have bad news for the week of July 7th to 11th because the gun will go off during her fight with Luna. Although Luna won't mean to strike down her grandma, she'll leave Sheila wounded on the floor soon enough. Steffi Forrester may have to watch that play out because, next, it will be Liam Spencer's turn to land in the firing line. There'll be a third gunshot victim as well, so could Luna somehow take a bullet and finally go down, too? Regardless, Grace Buckingham, Bridget Forrester, and Lee Finnegan are scheduled to perform 3 surgeries at the hospital. One victim will die in the OR, at least that's what B&B spoilers claim. We could also imagine Lee covering up Luna's survival if she decides to hold her captive rather than sending her back to prison. There is a possibility that Sheila will die. Regardless, there's no need to worry about Liam and Luna too much. Since Scott Clifton and Lisa Yamada last filmed, it is confirmed that they will continue to air in September. Bill Spencer will have an emotional hospital visit with Liam following this whole Luna nightmare. Bill will have some things to say, even if Liam is unconscious for that. During the week of July 14th to 18th, Grace may have a hard time keeping a lid on what she's done. The show's having Grace act all secretive, not to mention she's been way too pushy about Liam's treatment. Grace definitely has a problem, so John Finnegan might figure out that she is giving Liam pills to make him sicker and faking his tumor scans that show his tumor getting bigger. Grace's agenda remains a mystery, but it likely has something to do with her disgraced former husband, Dr. Reese Buckingham. The 21st through the 25th of July should provide Brooke Logan with the opportunity to finalize some Italy plans. Since Brooke will be flying there soon, she will make her travel plans and look forward to forming relationships with Nick Marone. Taylor may sense some trouble if Ridge grows increasingly jealous and agitated. Ridge and Taylor's engagement isn't going to last, so it's just a matter of time until her happy ending gets ripped away. Before the end of the month, Ridge and Eric Forrester will also end up in Italy. This will set the stage for Brooke's upcoming water accident and Ridge's eventual rescue. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Brooke and Ridge are still each other's destiny, so Taylor will have to make some updates to her way of thinking. The most gripping arc at the start of July centers on Luna Nozawa and the consequences of her long-boiling feud with Sheila Carter. Spoilers indicate that Luna will accidentally shoot Sheila during a heated altercation. Sheila, who has never been far from violence, will be found wounded on the floor as Luna watches in horror. Steffi Forrester may be a witness to this chaos or arrive moments later, forcing her to confront the terrifying consequences of the gun going off. But it doesn't end there. A third gunshot will ring out in the following scenes. Speculation is wild. Could Liam Spencer or even Luna herself become the next victim? As the hospital fills with trauma patients, Grace Buckingham, Bridget Forrester, and Lee Finnegan are thrust into high-stakes medical action. 3 emergency surgeries will take place, but only 2 victims will survive. According to rumors, 1 person will die on the operating table, sending shockwaves through Los Angeles. Who could it be? If it's Sheila, her reign of terror may finally be over. But with Luna's life on the line, there's also the possibility that Lee could fake her death, or secretly keep her alive in captivity, given Luna's criminal act. The emotional toll on the characters, especially those close to Luna like R.J. Forrester, will be tremendous. Liam Spencer in peril, Grace's medical betrayal begins to unravel. Meanwhile, Liam Spencer will face his own crisis. Whether he's shot or drugged, or both, Liam will end up hospitalized and unconscious. His father, Bill Spencer, will visit him during this vulnerable moment. Even if Liam can't hear his father's words, Bill's emotional monologue will likely leave viewers reaching for tissues. But beneath this touching moment, dark secrets are brewing in the hospital. Grace Buckingham's behavior has grown increasingly suspicious. She's been oddly insistent on overseeing Liam's care, and now, there are whispers that she's tampering with his treatment. John Finnegan may begin to suspect that Grace is administering drugs that are making Liam sicker and manipulating his MRI results to suggest a growing tumor. Why would she do this? The answer may lie in her past connection to Dr. Reese Buckingham, her disgraced ex-husband. Is Grace trying to cover up something, or is she helping Reese scheme from afar? As this mystery deepens, expect Finn to confront Grace and possibly dig up proof of her tampering. Grace's arc is heading toward a major revelation, and it could affect the futures of both Liam and Hope Logan, who has already endured more heartbreak than most. Week of July 14th to 18th, tension mounts, Ridge's jealousy ignites, Taylor's hopes shattered. As the hospital drama unfolds, a different kind of tension is simmering within the Logan-Forrester-Taylor triangle. Brooke Logan, ever the romantic adventurer, will begin making travel plans to Italy. But this isn't just a vacation, this is a potential new beginning, possibly involving her old flame Nick Marone. Brooke's choice to fly to Italy will spark agitation in Ridge Forrester, who is still engaged to Taylor Hayes, though that engagement is rapidly losing steam. Ridge's jealousy will grow as Brooke prepares to reconnect with Nick, perhaps rekindling an old spark. Despite their separation, Ridge still considers Brooke his on some level, and watching her move on could ignite old passions. Taylor, for her part, has sensed the shifting winds. Though she has long dreamed of a stable future with Ridge, the writing is on the wall. As Ridge's attention drifts more and more toward Brooke, Taylor will feel the devastating blow of losing him again. Her heartbreak will deepen in the coming days, especially once Ridge starts making his own Italy plans, not with her, but for Brooke. Week of July 21st to 25th, a dramatic Italian turn, Brooke's accident, Ridge's hero moment. The final week of this 3-week stretch will take fans straight to Italy, where the show is reportedly filming some breathtaking and emotional scenes. Brooke will arrive, hopeful for a new chapter, and Ridge and his father Eric Forrester will also fly out, whether by coincidence or design. It's here that Brooke's journey will take a shocking turn. Spoilers tease a water accident that puts her in danger. Whether she falls from a boat, a dock, or is pulled under by strong tides, Brooke will be in need of rescue. Ridge will ultimately be the one to save her, setting the stage for yet another romantic reunion. For longtime fans, this turn of events will be no surprise. Brooke and Ridge have long been described as each other's destiny, and no matter how many times they part ways, fate always brings them back together. This Italian rescue will likely reignite old feelings and possibly end Ridge's engagement to Taylor once and for all. Taylor, left behind and betrayed again, will be forced to reevaluate her path forward. The heartbreak will sting, especially after she believed she had finally won Ridge's heart. But perhaps this is the beginning of a new storyline for Taylor, one that allows her to find love and meaning outside the shadow of Brooke Logan. What's next beyond July 25th? As the dust settles from Luna's near-fatal mistake, Sheila's uncertain fate, and Brooke's Italian adventure, The Bold and the Beautiful will shift its focus toward rebuilding relationships and setting up new storylines for August and beyond. Luna and Liam are confirmed to appear in future episodes, so viewers can breathe a sigh of relief that they'll survive the chaos. Grace's medical deceit may explode into public view, bringing massive legal and ethical consequences. Brooke and Ridge may officially reunite, while Taylor charts an independent course. And if Sheila truly dies, the vacuum she leaves will set the stage for a new villain to rise. The next 3 weeks will be full of twists, heartbreaks, and long-awaited reunions. Don't miss a single episode, because this summer, The Bold and the Beautiful is delivering the kind of wild, emotional storytelling fans live for.